Hello, and welcome back to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 commentary. My name is Tabby.
And my name is Patrick.
And we are now in Hilltop Zone, which is a very split level in terms of fans. People tend to either really love this level or really hate it, but I personally don't love it, don't hate it, all that. People that hate it say that it's boring and it's too similar to Emerald Zone, because you can actually tell that it's the same level design.
Yeah.
Which is fair, to be perfectly honest. But I don't actually know the reasons why people like it. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I don't know why people consider it their favourite in terms of what qualities it has which are good. I'm not going to be like, oh, what's your favourite level in Sonic 2? Oh, Hilltop Zone. You! How dare you! But yeah. I mean, it has loops, which is fun, and I'm about to get supersonic. One thing this level can do, well, this is your standard lava level in the Sonic game. But there are a lot of steep drops in this game. This level, and this game's engine is a bit odd because of, at this point in time, no game has ever been able to have a character that's moved this fast, and because the weight of how fast he can go, he can actually outrun a screen and go somewhere where the level hasn't loaded it.
Yeah.
So he can go somewhere, and then the level decides to load, and he's now inside a block, and he dies.
Oh.
But yeah. I think I'm going to explain the glitch that I was talking about now, because this level is boring. There's a glitch where if you have 50 rings, as you can see I did there, and you get to the end of a level, and you jump at the point where you'd pass the flag, you would momentarily turn into supersonic, but then the game would then desync you out of it, and then Sonic would start to run in mid-air, in place. Yeah. And it's a cool little glitch that people like to pull off. I don't, however, because whenever I do it in my game, it glitches my game out. So it's like, ugh. And this is, so I actually have to turn the game off and start again if I want to keep playing. So that's really annoying, so I have to make sure I don't. And the real annoying thing is that like I said earlier, the first time I ever got all the Chaos Emeralds was on the last checkpoint of the game. I then played the game again, not too soon after, and I actually managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds in the last checkpoint in Casino Night Zone, the level before this one. I made it to the end, jumped at the thing, got the glitch code, and I had first time supersonic, and then game crashed. I was like, oh. Can you feel my pain, Patrick?
I can.
Just,
It's a shame.
This is a scene where steep drop. If Sonic had fallen any more off the cliff, he would have probably, off the screen, he would have probably gone through to spring, and then the spring would have loaded. I need to start speaking slower. You commentate over the boss, Patrick.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, well done.
Oh god.
Very quick.
One thing I think about this game is that it has a good difficulty curve.
Yeah.
Our levels are progressively getting a bit harder. And when people do commentaries, they typically say that the next level is the point where it is actually getting a bit harder now. It's not as easy. Because Sonic games are quite easy, in general, which is how I think it should be, sort of. Not because I'm a pansy or anything, but easy to get into, but difficult to master, sort of things.
Yeah.
Those sort of things, you know. What do you think of the music track in this level?
It's appropriate for the, tense atmosphere of the level.
And the asparagus-shaped walls.
Yes.
It reminds me of asparagus.
Yeah.
Especially when you have the walls that look like that. That's asparagus. That's asparagus, goddammit. And in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 2, The Final Land, the final level, Eggman's secret base, will be called Brussels Sprout Land. The most heinous place in the history of the universe. I do like the supersonic theme. But in levels which, like Chemical Plant, it's just no. Yeah. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it was a bit better because you actually had to press jump button again to transform into supersonic, so you could be a bit more choositive, if that's a word.
Yes.
Choose a two. So you didn't have to turn into Supersonic, so that made it better. And then, pretty much after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you were never allowed to play Supersonic again, except for the final boss fight, until Sonic 4 Episode 1. We have momentum puzzles here. Are you all aware of momentum?
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to work with 3 of them, though.
Yeah.
Again, this is a hedgehog we're talking about that can roll into a ball, perfectly spherical, and roll down hills at perfect inclines. No momentum. I didn't talk about the spin dash. How dare I not talk about the spin dash? The spin dash, you crouch and you spin and you
dash.
Yes, you dash.
Like that.
Yeah, and it makes you go faster. And I'm being owned by the level. I do a bit ballsy here. Look at that. I'm so ballsy. And I fall through the floor.
It's really asparagus.
It's not asparagus. Oh, here's something we'll talk about. If you go to the right there's something which has become very infamous on the internet. Something called the Pit, as it's been dubbed, which is a bit odd. I don't know why it's become so famous. I don't think of it as much as a threat. But basically, if you go down that path and there's a pit, a bottomless pit, you're thinking, oh, okay. So if you fail the pit and jump, you're going to fall down the pit and you're going to land on spikes. It's not a bottomless pit. It's just a very long pit with spikes at the bottom. So you get stuck there until you run out of all rings. So it's... I don't know why people think it's so scary. Pansies. One thing that always annoyed me when I was getting the Chaos Emeralds for the first time is that the checkpoint there is right before the final boss with no rings, and after you do a Chaos Emerald special stage, it takes all your rings away. Yeah. So it's like, I got my last Chaos Emerald, yeah! Eggman kills me 10 times in a row because I've got no rings. And I would say that's a reasonably hard boss without getting hit. We have mice and roosters. No one cares about them. We only care about flickies. Sonic's just a racist hedgehog.
Yeah. Okay.
We're in Oil Ocean Zone, which is actually, perfectly honest, my least favourite level in the game. It's not bad, it's just not great.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the music. I'll probably say this is my least favourite track in the game, and it's a bit cheap.
Yeah.
There'll be times where you exit through a door and someone's already shot at you before they come on screen, and their bullet hits you and you die and you cry and you write angry hate letters to Sega. Like those seahorses.
So random sometimes.
Yes.
Right.
But thankfully I have all the Chaos Emeralds, so I can just skip over my least favourite level with ease. Hooray! Supersonic needs checkpoints. We're running out of things to talk about. Oh, did you see those?
Whoa. Oh, it's like the barrels in Donkey Kong.
Oh! How dare you? This is something I was going to point out, so it's actually kind of cool that you've said that.
Yeah.
Is that every single person I've talked to, or heard on the internet, says that this is ripping off Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong came later.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's stupid.
Thank you. People say that this game ripped off Donkey Kong Country. It didn't. Donkey Kong Country came out after this game.
Yeah.
But I'm confused.
Morons.
I'm confused. I don't like it when people hate on Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. You know how animals get freed when you kill the robot? This is a chemical plant, sort of. They're gonna jump in the water and die.
Yeah.
It's just...
Doesn't make any sense.
It's like freeing them in Lava Reef Zone.
Yeah.
Just... Or on the final level in, what's it called? Flying Battery Zone. Where you free all the animals, it's a flying winged fortress. You free all the animals and they just jump off the edge. It's like, wee. So what games have you been playing lately?
None really at home because PS3's been stolen because
Exam
it's
season.
exam season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quotation marks.
and I'm going to fail my exams if I don't do revision.
Yeah, you're only doing 12 GCSEs, man.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed in you.
Same.
Like that seahorse always gets me. But unfortunately, I outsmarted it by getting hit already.
Yeah.
This level is bland. There's a sun in the background. Have we been keeping track of the... What's it called? The sidebars.
Yeah, and they changed again.
How interesting.
Yeah.
I nearly landed on those spikes.
How interesting. Ooh, a fan.
Yeah. The worst part about Sonic the Hedgehog. Fans. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my god.
Best joke ever. So.
And that one wasn't even scripted. Yeah. There we go.
I hate you sometimes. Donkey Kong came after this game. Well, Donkey Kong didn't. Donkey Kong Country, yes. Dumbasses.
You have to get your facts right before you pick up some rubbish
Don't
argument.
make facts you can't back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what else have you been doing lately that you'd like to share with the internet? Oh wait, I just remembered something. Patrick, cover your eyes for a second. Okay, good. Keep them covered. For 10 seconds.
Yep. Don't hit me.
You can open them again.
Okay. What if I missed?
Oh, nothing. I was thinking about stripping then, but I decided against it.
Okay.
I didn't want you to see me. This is the boss. Because I'm not fighting it supersonic, we actually get to see what it does. It shoots out laser beams. I don't understand why he doesn't just keep this up there and keep shooting.
Yeah.
As opposed to bringing out his weak spot. Dumbass.
It's because otherwise you can't beat it.
From Eggman's point of view, man.
Ah, yeah.
And I beat that boss flawlessly. Even though I lost 3.
Quick, jump into the water. That's like lemmings.
You're immediately to the left.
Off the cliff.
Well, we've made it to the end of the level. It's the end of part 4. Tell our viewers to watch part 4. I mean 5.
Yeah, you should watch part 5.